My dear students, now we are in Geography 6th lesson. In that, part 2, Plateaus. Let us start the lesson. Plateaus of Tamil Nadu are located between the Western Ghats and the Eastern Ghats. It is roughly a triangular in shape and covers an area of about 60,000 square kilometer. Its height increases from east to west. Its height ranges between 150 and 600 meters. This plateau is broader in the north and very narrow in the south. It has many subdivisions. Baramahal Plateau is a part of the Mysore Plateau, situated in the northwestern part of Tamil Nadu. Its height ranges from 350 to 710 meters. Dharmaburi and Krishnagiri districts are located in this region. Coimbatore Plateau lies between the Nilgiris and Dharmaburi districts. Its height varies from 150 to 450 meters. This region includes Salem, Coimbatore, and Erode districts. The area of this plateau is about 2,560 square kilometer. Its height varies from 352 to 710 meters. Moyar River separates this plateau from Mysore Plateau. Rivers like Bhavani, Noyal, and Amravati, which originate from Western Ghats, form valleys in this region. Many intermontane plateaus are found in this region of Nilgiris. Sigur Plateau is one such plateau. Madurai Plateau, found in Madurai districts, extends up to the foothills of the Western Ghats. Vaigai and Tamarabarani basins are located in this zone. The plains. The plains of Tamil Nadu may be divided into two, namely inland plains and coastal plains. Inland plains are drained by the rivers Palar, Ponnayar, Kaveri, and Tamrabarani. Kaveri Plains is one of the most important fertile plains of the state. The plains of Kaveri is found in Salem, Erode, Karur, Tiruchirappalli, Pudukkottai, Tanjavur, Thiruvarur, and Nagapattinam districts. Coastal plains of Tamil Nadu are also called Coromandel or Cholamandalam Plain, which extends from Chennai to Kanyakumari. It is formed by the rivers that flow towards east, drain in the Bay of Bengal. The sand dunes formed along the coast of Ramanathapuram and Thoothukudi districts are called Theri. Coral rocks are found at the head of Gulf of Mannar in the east coastal plain. Beaches. The Coromandel coast along the Bay of Bengal consists of many beautiful and exotic beaches. The golden sands of Tamil Nadu beaches are scattered with palm and casuarinas groves. Marina and Elliot beaches of Chennai, Kovalam, and silver beaches of Kanyakumari are some of the famous beaches in Tamil Nadu. Drainage. Rivers of Tamil Nadu are its lifeline. Though it has many rivers, the rivers of Kaveri, Palar, Ponnayar, Vaigai, and Tamrabarani are the notable ones. Most of the rivers of Tamil Nadu originate from Western Ghats and flow towards east and drain into the Bay of Bengal. All the rivers of the state are non-perennial except Tamrabarani. It is a perennial as it is fed by both the southwest and northeast monsoons. Kaveri. The river Kaveri originates at Talai Kaveri in the Brahmagiri hills of Kodagu districts of Karnataka in the Western Ghats. About 416 km of its course falls in Tamil Nadu. It serves as the boundary between Karnataka and Tamil Nadu for a distance of 64 km. It forms Hogenakal waterfalls in Dharmaburi district. Mettur Dam, also called as the Stanley Reservoir, is located across this river in Salem district. A tributary called Bhavani joins Kaveri on the right bank about 45 km from the Mettur Reservoir. Thereafter, it takes easterly course to enter into the plains of Tamil Nadu. Two more tributaries, Noyal and Amravati, confluence the river on the right bank at Tirumukkodal, 10 km from Karur. The river is wider in this region, where it is called the Agandra Kaveri. In Tiruchirappalli district, the river branches into two parts. The northern branch is called Kolaron or Kollidam, and the southern branches remains Kaveri. From here, the Kaveri Delta begins. After flowing for about 16 km, the two branches join again to form the Srirangam Island. The Grand Anakat, also called as Kallanai, was built across the river Kaveri. After Kallanai, the river breaks into a large number of distributaries and forms a network all over the delta. The network of distributaries within the delta of Kaveri in the coast is called the Garden of Southern India. It merges into Bay of Bengal to the south of Kadalur. Palar. The Palar River rises beyond Talakavara village in the Kolar district of Karnataka. The Palar drains an area of 17,871 square kilometer, out of which nearly 57% lies in Tamil Nadu and the rest in the states of Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. Thin Pennayar, Thin Ponnayar. It originates from the eastern slope of Nandi Durga hills in eastern Karnataka. It drains an area of 16,019 square kilometer, of which nearly 77% lie in Tamil Nadu. The Ponnayar is considered sacred by Hindus, and festivals are held during the Tamil month of Thai, that is January to February. Vaigai. Vaigai River rises from the eastern slope of the Varushanadu hills of Western Ghats of Tamil Nadu. It drains an area of 7,741 square kilometer, which lies entirely in the state of Tamil Nadu. It flows through the districts of Madurai, Sivaganga and Ramanathapuram. Its length is 258 km. It discharges its water into the Ramnath Big Tank and some other small tanks. The surplus water from the tanks is finally discharged into Park Strait near Ramanathapuram. Tamirabarani. The name is interpreted as Tamiram and Varuni. Tamiram means copper, Varuni means streams of river. The water of this river gives a copper-like appearance due to the presence of dissolved suspended red soil. It originates from a peak in Podige Hills on the Western Ghats above Papanasam in the Ambasamudram Taluk. The origin of the river is associated with sage Agasthyar. Climate. The state falls within the hot climate zone. The east coast of Tamil Nadu enjoys tropical maritime climate. The Bay of Bengal and Indian Ocean influence the climate of the coastal regions. The annual temperature ranges from 18 degree to 43 degree and the annual rainfall is 958.5 millimeter. While the east coast experiences tropical maritime climate, the western region of the state enjoys the mountainous climate. This climate prevails over the Blue Mountains, Anamalai and Kodaikanal hills. Thick forests and high altitude make the climate of these areas cool and pleasant. Thus, stations in this region attract thousands of people during the summer season. Winter season. During January and February, the vertical rays of the sun fall between the Tropic of Capricorn and the equator. Hence, Tamil Nadu and India on the whole receive slanting rays from the sun. So, the weather is slightly cooler during these months. Winter temperature in Tamil Nadu varies from 15 degrees centigrade to 25 degrees centigrade. However, in the hill stations, the winter temperature drops below 5 degrees centigrade occasionally. Summer season. The apparent migration of the sun towards north during March, April, and May results in the reception of vertical sun rays by South India. Thus, there is a steady rise in the temperature from the equator. Hence, Tamil Nadu, located to the south of Tropic of Cancer, experiences high temperature. Generally, the temperature varies from 30 degrees centigrade to more than 40 degrees centigrade. During this season, particularly in the month of May, southern part of the state receives some rainfall from pre-monsoon showers and some parts experience conventional rainfall. Soils of Tamil Nadu. The soils in Tamil Nadu are broadly classified into 5 types according to their characteristics. They are alluvial soil, black soil, red soil, laterite soil, and saline soils. Alluvial soil. Alluvial soils are formed by the deposition of silt by the rivers. Alluvial soils are generally fertile as they are rich in minerals such as lime, potassium, magnesium, nitrogen, and phosphoric acid. It is deficient in nitrogen and humus. It is found in the districts of Tanjavur, Tiruvallur, Nagapattinam, Viluppuram, Kadalur, Tirunelveli, and Kanyakumari. Black soil. Black soils are formed by the weathering of igneous rocks. It is also known as a reguer soil. As cotton grown well in this soil, it is also called black cotton soil. This soil is developed over the Deccan lava granite region under semi-arid conditions. These soils are found extensively in the districts of Coimbatore, Madurai, Virudhunagar, Tirunelveli, and Thoothukudi. Red soil. Red soils cover over 2/3 of the total area of Tamil Nadu. They are particularly in the central districts of the state. However, the characteristic features of the red soil vary according to its formation and climatic condition under which the soil is formed. The color of the soil is due to the presence of high content of iron oxides. This soil is poor in nitrogen, phosphorus acids, and humus. It is dominantly found in Sivagangai and Ramanathapuram districts. Next, laterite soil. This soil is formed by the process of intense leaching. Laterite soils are found in some parts of Kanchipuram, Tiruvallur, and Tanjavur districts, and some patches over the mountainous regions in the Nilgiris. It is also suitable for the cultivation of tea and coffee plants. The last one, saline soil. Saline soils in Tamil Nadu are confined to the Coromandel coast. Vedaranyam has a pocket of saline soil. However, the tsunami waves on December 26, 2004 brought a lot of sand and deposited it all along the east coast of Tamil Nadu.